guys, I don't want to leave. I had the most amazing day in this fantastic place because I got a chance to meet this lady, Marianne.
Hi. Oh my goodness. How are you?
I'm great. Finally, guys. We've been speaking with Marianne since the year 2021.
I know.
Like a year. Was it?
Yes,
No.
actually, I chose
It's like
sometime
close
in
to a year.
2021.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, thank you for having us. We are in the beautiful town of Malindi. Where is this? My God.
Ivy, I have brought you to our villa.
Our villa.
Yes.
We're at Leopard Point Resort in Malindi. Thank you so much, Leopard Point, for hosting us. Thank you, Marianne, for organizing this.
Anytime.
A day with a mover has finally come to Cross
Anytime.
Province. Marianne,
Yes.
introduce yourself.
Yes.
And what it is that you do.
My name is Mnyindo and I am in personal risk management. I like to call myself a lifestyle protector. Yeah.
So tell me, how long have you been doing this for, and how did you come to start in the business?
Yes.
How old are you, by the way?
I'm 32.
Oh,
Yes.
baby.
So before I was working for a mergers and acquisitions company and it had an insurance department. So I was in charge of insurance restructuring. So what that meant is my job was to look at the risks that a company faces against the policies that they have, the insurance coverage they have.
Marianne,
Yes. Tell me.
what's the similarity between a parachute and insurance? Very good. So bad. If it doesn't work the first time you need it, it's useless.
And now, when I was working there, I came across a client, a very good client. He was 31 at that time, and he just got his his motor cover.
Yeah.
He had gotten his car, and he was so excited. He had started his business, had a young wife, young baby. I think the baby was like 6 months. He was so excited. And we got his motor cover done, yeah? And then now when I had the conversation with him, we saw that there was quite a bit of risk he's still facing. There was a bit of exposure to his personal life, especially now since he's going to be in business by himself, and his wife and child were 100% depending on him. So I told him, from the business level, you need indemnity cover. So it means that in the case of any liability in this business, at least he's catered for, and also now a life cover. And so we had this conversation, and he was ready to get it. And then the time more or less was supposed to sign up, he said that he was going to go up country to do something he had to take care of. And then by the next day, when I called, when we were supposed to now finalize, sign everything, make payments, I was told that he died.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yes. I was devastated. I could not believe it. I always call him the client I could not save, the family I could not save. Yeah.
I felt goosebumps.
So at that time, as much as I was still working in my former workplace, I just kept on asking myself, why did he not have cover? Yeah, is it that he was not aware? Because definitely affordability was not the problem.
That was his story instrumental to you starting a company, Lerisque.
Based on that, I just had this vision of seeing how I can help people, especially people my age, people like him who was 31. So he was younger than me at that time. To have these structures and these tools in place so that no matter what happens, at least life can go on. It's very important to have a very strong foundation, knowing that no matter what happens, you don't have, like, you can always build from the foundation up, because when your foundation is weak, everything is just going to crash.
So you left employment then?
Yes, I left employment, and I went to do, I didn't tell you my background. I did math. I'm a mathematician.
Okay.
I love my numbers.
Yeah.
Then I went to study now wealth management and specifically risk management, how it fits into your general wealth management. Yeah. I wanted to understand how we can come in as a solution to a problem, because if I'm able to see someone's life holistically, I can know where to plug in the risk management solution.
Okay.
So Ivy, what did the life insurance salesman tell the woman after describing his policy?
What?
Call me tomorrow if you wake up.
These are dark. So you worked for one of these companies, you decided to do something different. So why should I trust you over and above these other companies, if I may ask? What do you do different?
Ivy, before we even get there, in my life, I went through a point where all things just went wrong. Everything, you know when they say when all things go wrong, it's like it all just came as an avalanche. I went through a point where I felt really sick. I went through a point where I lost a spouse, I lost my husband. I went through a point where, based on everything, I just lost it all. The only thing that came to our rescue was that we had a small cover that we took just almost as a joke, because we're like, okay, yes, we're married, let's just take something small, we'll get another one when we get a bigger family. Because when I was in hospital, my insurer refused to pay. And the rest of the bill was covered by the life cover my husband had.
So it was a life cover that came to your rescue?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
And based on that, I'm so passionate about helping families, because I have seen how insurance came through for me.
I think what you're saying is this is, I like to say that it's not personal, it's business, but this is personal for you.
It is
This
personal.
is deeply personal. First, I have to say, Marianne, I'm really sorry for your loss. I cannot imagine what it's like to lose your husband, your partner, your love. I can't imagine. And to do that while you're pregnant, while you're also sick. Guys, please, on YouTube, please go check out Marianne's Engaged Talk. I remember I was telling her when I watched it a couple of weeks ago. It's a powerful story. It's a powerful piece.
I feel like insurance companies need to be a bit more transparent in what it is that they do. We need to professionalize the industry, because as I told you, I feel like also many people are salespeople, not necessarily insurance professionals. So that's also how we come differently. Just the way you go to a doctor, you have this conversation, have that consultation, I get to understand your needs, and then I will prescribe the solution best based on your situation in order of priority, because we face a lot of risk. We can't cater for everything. So we will cater for your risk in priority depending on the level of life you're in.
Also depending on your income.
I
like that so much. Marianne, let me just ask a question directly.
Yes, ask the direct questions, Ivy.
If you could recommend 3 protection products and 3 insurance products that you believe every Kenyan or even every African must have, what would you say? Start with protection for me.
So protection, I would recommend having an emergency fund. That is very critical. Having a medical cover. And life insurance. Those are the top 3 protection products that I would recommend. Approximately 2 in 100 Kenyans have life cover.
Oh my God.
Yeah, maybe even less. We could say 1.2 people.
Is it? So how about insurance? What are these 3 insurance products that people should consider?
Okay, so you can tell that protection insurance, because it's sort of the same, because insurance is part of the protection portfolio. So as I say, medical and life insurance, including now critical illness cover. So you see, remember I told you medical cover caters for you when you go to the hospital, get admitted, it pays the service providers. Then critical illness cover now is a supplement to medical cover, because even when you look at your medical, it has sub-limits. You could buy a 10 million shilling cover, that's why you have to go check your documents. You could have a 10 million cover, but maybe chronic condition or a cancer is only covered to 250. That's why you're going to the hospital, then you're told, cover yako imeisha, your cover is over.
And what's the third one? Are you going to talk to us about pension? Or what's the,
yes.
Is that a correct guess?
So yes, so pension is protecting you against what is it called?
A horrible retirement.
Outliving your income because so you see, I told you we're in risk management. So there's people who may die early, and there's people who will live long but they have no money. This is how now you start depending on your children.
Marianne of Lerisque.
Yes.
Tell me.
Ivy. Oh, just Ivy.
What did the tortoise tell the insurance salesman? Yes, I said tortoise, guys, because that's what my English teacher taught me. Tortoise, guys. What did the tortoise tell the insurance salesman?
Tell me this one.
He said, no, I don't want to buy life insurance. I'm already covered.
I love that one.
If you could go back to the beginning and restart your business and do things differently, what would you do differently?
So from the very beginning, I would be more confident in my abilities and myself, because at that time you get in, and because of already the negative perception, you think that you think lowly of yourself. So it took me some time before I got the courage to even tell people I have this business.
Really?
It took me some time, and then also I would include the content creation from the very, very beginning, because that is what has actually really helped. Marketing from the beginning, because most of us are very good at what we do. Let's say for me, I'm a very good professional when it comes to matters insurance, sitting down, thinking of your risks. But then I had to get out of my comfort zone and now start creating content and having conversations, which was definitely not me. If you knew me a few years, Ivy, I was the shyest person ever. I could never have this conversation. The most important thing is love people. After self-service. Just when you care about people and you actually love people, these things will come out naturally.
What are 3 mistakes that people who sell insurance make?
They're not showing the clients the value that they're bringing to the table. When you don't show a client the value you bring to the table, that's when you'll have to call them 1,000,001 times, because they do not know why you're calling them. And then also another thing, other than, as you said, selling from a point where you're just trying to make money, because yes, commissions are amazing, but if you care about people, the commissions will come anyway, because that's more or less how agents earn money. And then also just learn to have conversations with your clients and just be able to give them that sort of service which you also have wanted yourself.
Empathy. Because if it were you, would you were sold to a bogus? You're telling me a story about someone who wanted a pension plan and they were sold to an endowment policy. Like, how can you be so heartless? You should empathize with your customers, because your customer is your mother, your daughter, your son, your father. I like that so much.
And one extra
what else?
thing, then one extra thing, educate yourself, please, because COP is not enough, guys. It is not enough. And most people just know about their products. That's it. They just know the product. They do not know anything more. If you educate yourself, you're going to bring more value to the table. And people will come to you because they know that you actually are bringing something to the table.
Shoot. Okay. I'm ready.
So, why was the insurance company refusing to pay after lightning struck the church? Because they said it was an act of God, therefore deliberate destruction by their owner.
What are the mistakes we make when we are buying insurance products?
So most of the time, people don't even interview the insurance agents. Do you actually ask them what is their level of expertise? How long have you been doing this? Most people, when I refer you, you just go to the first agent. You don't try and maybe
assume because you work for a big company or whatever that you know what the heck you're doing.
That is not enough.
Interview your agents.
And also ask now the level of expertise. What is it exactly they do? Because people have different things that they focus on, they specialize. Because I specialize in personal risk. So if you come to me with a car, I will not help you. I can, but I don't. That's not the level.
It's not one size fits all. It's the same to agents.
Exactly.
Just because they sold you health doesn't mean they'll be able to sell you. Oh my days.
And then another thing I'd like to advise people, almost like a small parting shot on when it comes to now doing your protection plan, come from a place of love, not a place of fear. Come from a place of, I love my family,
I love my money,
I love my children, I love my house. compared to a place of fear.
I'm worried that.
Yeah, I'm worried
actually,
that.
it is a mentality thing.
It is a mentality
coming from
thing.
a point of fear is a lack mentality.
Exactly.
As opposed to a point of love, which is an abundance mentality.
Yes.
Marianne, there's a question we like to ask here.
Yes. Ask away.
Today.
Yes.
If come on, just decided to start getting into protection and insurance, can I become wealthy? Can I become well? Can I get rich? Can this job make me money?
This job can make you good money. It can make you good money. I'm telling you, it can make you very, very good money. It's, as you say, it's a mindset thing. It's a mindset thing. If it's a mindset thing and you want that, you will think differently. You will have to think away from the crowd. You have to be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And people are there. The market is huge. The market is huge.
2 out of 98 people.
I know.
It clearly shows a gap.
Exactly. So you have to, as I said, be more proactive. Go out there, get educated, and just do things a bit differently.
Before you swing into your next insurance purchase. Talk to Marianne, guys. I've had a mind-blowing day. Not only is the environment absolutely beautiful, the conversation was stellar. Thank you so much for inviting me today.
Thank you.
Thank you for educating us on insurance. Guys,
thank you.
Remember, if this is your first time on my YouTube channel, please subscribe, leave me a comment, ask Marianne any questions. I'm also going to leave her contacts here so you can reach out to her and engage her, whatever it is that you need in terms of your protection portfolio. I hope this has made you think just a little bit. Just a little bit. Till next time. What is the perfect name for a life insurance salesman?
Give me my name, Ivy. Give me my name.
Just in case.